to see it ultimately go through. I would really appreciate it, maybe a little bit more time as well for us to get those voices there in the group, because I do know that they feel really strongly about this moving forward, feel really strongly about all the benefits that this can bring for not only their families, but the communities as well, and the ability that it will provide in their families to be able to diversify their income and continue to keep the property there that they elected to sign up in their family for an extended period of time. And looking forward to that type of meeting that I think was mentioned here. We fully plan once our application here is submitted to have that type of public conversation, have all of those details and information out there. I've said it before, and we'll continue to say it. Our application will meet or exceed all of the levels and standards there that are required in the ordinance. We feel really confident about our application and all the time. All the conversations that went into it as well. And so, we didn't have a lot of leeway here to get our supportive voices in the room. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time here to speak on behalf of them and ensure that those landowners that signed up for us did get a chance here to at least know that, at least have this ability, right, to be able to say that, there are hundreds of landowners there that are strongly supporting this project and seeing it move forward.
Do you have anything to say about your outright lies of the citizens board?
You speak to that maybe in a little bit more detail?
When you said that you talked to all landowners in the footprint, or however it was worded, and then they went out in the footprint and found you talked to almost no one?
Sure. And I have to acknowledge the verbiage that I used. I could have been
like 100% is pretty strong verbiage. 100% is pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not afraid to admit where I could have done something a little bit more clear. That's who I am as an individual. If it's not clear, we continue to have this type of conversation. And I'm happy to kind of say that I absolutely could have said that with more clarity.
So you admit you lied?
No. But what I just said.
Okay. Anybody else wants to know that? Anything else like? We're online now. Hold on here. I gave everybody had to wait for everyone online. Is anybody else online?
He had another.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. You want to
I want to hear the wind turbine in the background before you say it.
It's okay, but thanks. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Just closing comment. I mean, we are looking forward to having our application be submitted, be able to have some of these conversations, be able to look, and stand behind all the work we've done over the past handful of years on the project. It's extremely, it's been highly vetted as well. We have had those conversations with our supportive landowners. It's a very stark difference from some of the perspectives that were communicated in the room. I know, our group has worked with our supporting property owners there. They've been very considerate about not only their neighbors, but generally the community at large. I just kind of want to end on that note that there's a lot of really great people there that are really considerate in the project footprint that we've had the chance to get to know over the past couple of years. And again, looking forward to that time where they're going to be able to have their voice heard as well.
I myself agree there probably is a lot of good people that want to sign up. I have no problem with that. I think that's fine as long as they do it in order. I do not like liars or businesses that lie. So I'll make that very clear on the record. All right, does anybody else want to talk?
Thank you.
Online?
I'd like to point out that he said more than once he wanted to talk to us when the project was submitted.
Exactly.
Not just submitted.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yes, he does.
Is anyone else online? Real quick. Anybody else online? I'm going to close this. I think I'll close this online. If anybody else wants to go out, they waited a long time, so give them every opportunity to go back. Anybody else online want to say anything? If you do, pipe up here and say, I don't want to cut you off. He has left the conversation. Okay. I think no, he's back. I don't know how that works.
you know, for the benefit, I mean, if you've got a question, but let's not, our governor is gonna give a response to the State of the Union. I'd really like to see that.
You
can leave.
I'd
like to see our
governor.
You know, okay.
Go home,
Ask
Chuck.
another question. I mean, it's, ask whatever question you have.
If you would like to ask a question, it'd probably be best to come up here and say it clearly so that we see and heard.
A couple of questions. My name is Dan Holden. My question is, in light of the, as was stated earlier, estimated lifespan of these towers is about 25 years. I'm sure your company's already projected the estimated revenue within those 25 years. And how much of the money that you pay these approximately 200 or less property owners, how much of that is money that's paid to this property owner? I think it's a large ratio difference. This is not necessarily a supporting community. We don't support corporatocracy. We don't support corporations that use misinformation, deceit, any kind of intimidation. This is not how we live in this county, and we don't want to be a part of it. Thank you.
Now,
Could I just make a real quick comment? I just want to make clear, this was not a meeting called to talk about wind energy. Mr. Crowley, sorry. You said it would be nice if your side had more time to come. This is simply a supervisor's meeting, and this is still public comment 2 hours later because there are that many people. This is not a meeting about this. This is simply concerned citizens following due process, coming to their supervisors and public comment to address an issue they have concerned with. It is not a meeting that they were barred from, not told about. These happen every Tuesday. Everybody has the right to come and voice their opinion, and they have had that for the past 2.5 years.
that's right. And just on that note, I don't know if my count is right or not, but I think we had 1 or 2 letters of support, and I think we have maybe 14 or maybe some text on top of that concern. Just something to throw in there that they can write.
Yeah, and appreciate the feedback.
Go ahead, everybody send the feedback. All fine. I don't think anyone here is against somebody who wants to have an investment on their property. I don't have a problem with that. As long as it doesn't friends of the neighbors. So that's how I feel. So anyway, we kind of covered our topic, I think, here. Is everybody done? Wants anybody else? Don't be a long time.
Am I the only one who wants to see our governor speak in response? Am I the only one?
Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you from leaving.
I would guess it will be so.
I didn't hear my kid.
It's on YouTube right now.
Anyway, so is everybody done? We'll move on to our next deal. I guess before we do that, it won't take a second to do this, but is there any other issues we basically covered, I think, the concerns were brought to me? The timing of the wind submission timeline. I think the questions were brought to me, the questions were raised, were simply what we talked about. We're concerned about the work submitted, and concerned that before submission, we might have to look at a couple of things. Just to make sure that's the time to do it, but there is people, especially if they're building in their house, they don't know the bullseye they're in possibly, and we have left them in the dark here. So, not intentionally, but I think that's what's on the table. So, that's the timeline that was brought to mind. Is there anything else to do with that discussion? On the timeline, that's what I see here. If not, then we've kind of finished that discussion also with our public comment. All we have to do is our.
Jacob, do we have any idea when this submission or they're going to propose?
I'm not sure. I guess we could ask him.
Are you still on the line? I mean, any idea when we might have a project to look at?
Yes, sir. We're in the very final, final portion here of just reviewing reviewing our application, we expect something to be in here in the next week or two. Yes, sir.
Right, so next week we'll talk about this, and I have one opinion here, is I would, the word submit's very serious there, I think we should look at it before it is submitted, even if they have to wait the next week.
What about this word?
Yes.
My one
Why don't we
opinion.
just put a moratorium on it, because it is.
We
We don't have enough time to do this, let's just put a moratorium. Yes.
I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we can do that once we're on the agenda.
Tonight, no, we
It has to be next
no,
week.
you can't put a switch on the agenda.
It has to be on.
I didn't say tonight.
Oh, okay.
I said, let's put a moratorium on it, because you know damn good well what he's doing. You know what they're doing, they're working like crazy to get this thing submitted, because it's in the ordinance. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and so do we.
And you know that they know what they're doing, Chuck.
So, there we go.
So how did Kroll know to come to this meeting tonight, Chuck? How did Kroll know to come to this meeting tonight? This was just a supervisor.
I have no idea. I assume that they looked at our
Because I
agenda.
emailed them and I told them. I was going to tell them they were hired. I was polite and I let them know.
So that's how I know.
Okay.
All right, now, so,
I would just like for you to ask Mark if we could have an actual email address that works.
yeah, Mark, do you have a working email address over there?
Yeah, we have some folks that have reached out to us as well, a combination of Isaac and I, and, we've gotten back there, but I think when he says that he.
No, I'm not coming back to
And,
God,
we're absolutely gonna get back to.
it's only me they like.
Let's make sure we got the right email address.
Okay, what is your email address?
It's on all this sheet.
It's mcrowl@integrity.com.
Yep, that's what I used. Rejected every time.
Well, you need to look
If it was
at
rejected, if it was rejected, it probably didn't, get through,
No kidding.
just encourage you to continue to resend, trying to make it
Well, I would also check your spam folder, situation, whatever. All right, okay,
Send me the email communication to my email address and then I'll forward, because sometimes emails are whitelisted. Send it to Jacob and let him.
Can I point out that Chuck is once again
Yeah,
backing away from it?
I should be able to ask them questions. They're surveying a half a mile from my home. I shouldn't have to go through a supervisor to ask them questions, which they said they already talked to us.
I just say the email's not perfect.
Listen, the Bible talks about people that do things right and do things wrong. And it also says, if you sow to the wind, you will reap the whirlwind. And you all better be careful.
Sherry, Christy's sitting right here, she was around selling like Diane Edwards and all them, I know. You can maybe ask her.
Well, we are landowners too, but notice how much they say landowners. But I'm a landowner. Brandon's a landowner.
okay, so, I would suggest you work on your email. And
Yeah,
It just
maybe I can
sounds
send
nice.
you one as well.
It is valid and
You go through you, whatever.
Stay down
Whatever.
Next
Okay, all right, well, monitor the situation, if it doesn't continue to work, I'd like to send an email, if it doesn't work, I'd like to. Should be communication, okay. Have we just discussed timing? I think we understand timing up here, I think we understand it, all right? We're going to
Discuss and approve.
discuss and approve.
And I make a motion that we approve the 2018 agreement.
then do it for the other.
Okay,
Valid email, so he's checking with.
yeah, I would suggest he figures out if it does not get fixed, I'd like to know about it. Okay, we have our If everybody's done, we have our resolution number 24, 2022 to approve the ISAC Group Benefits Program 2080 agreement.
And some that ISAC is now requiring for the first time, we've
Yeah.
used their benefits program, but now they want a 2080 for each county.
To agree that we are all right with that, we've already always used it, so. So, I entertain a motion,
I move.
accept resolution number 24, I second it. All those in favor? Aye. Okay, handle that. And then we have board communications. The jail situation I sat in on the other day. My big thing I found there, and it'll be very interesting as we get into this discussion, that I hadn't thought of until I actually heard the numbers go through there. They did a good job. Thorough. But all the offices, sheriff's offices, always bathrooms, you know, taking facilities.
Can't hardly hear you because everybody's.
Yeah. You're trying to keep it down, just trying to record in here, so, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. On this jail situation, a lot of office by itself. It's not super, it's not crazy, it's not anything, it's not about at all. So because what it costs inside the jail, is $100 per square foot on the third event, so about $54 to $65,000 just the office space. And then Carlos was like 10 by 12 35. These were the square foot cost to have the offices in the jail, and extra, they don't have to do it. Extremely expensive. I was doing the math on it when I sat there, and it was crazy amount of money. So my thinking is, see, I see the point here, the jail, part of it's expensive, and the jailer's office, and the jailer's, and the people that work there. But sitting there, this is for simple places. Let me give it to really,
he's saying all the contracts.
I'll guard with the man.
I can think that it's setback distance is not. That's what I think. I should have asked this.
I believe it. I believe it's very disturbing. Now, part of it is back to the how the prisoners and all this. The other part of it opened my eyes. I don't want to
yes.
And I would say if anybody is anymore, let's go outside.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Young man. We're having fun. Well, excuse me.
We may have a sergeant,
You guys, I can't even make minutes right now because it's so noisy. So if you guys want to visit on the chair, can you guys go on out?
Yeah, go visit, please go outside. She's got to take minutes. So please go outside.
so looking at House Bill and Senate, impact, but I think our CEO said that it should be 10%, 10% rather than 25%. As long as the state pays for money on time, then we think we can make it work. Then today I went to Lieutenant Governor that was in Walden, and He actually was there by video conference because he was with the governor signing the tax bill today. So he did not travel alone. We had a good meeting, and saw some of the fruit of our labor in Colorado. The task force is 4 years old now. The governor has given a considerable amount of money for each of the task forces, ours, basically in housing and entrepreneurship. So some of the grant money that's been allocated for the last 4 years, we had not included in here. 3 of the recipients today see the project, see come from an idea. Yeah. So those Wednesday of last week, we had a subcommittee of mental health with the state taking that opening being out of the county. In the past, Page County, Shelby County, Mills County have had an employee working for the region, but we've been the county's employer of record. And it's all passed through. I mean, whatever benefits are, the region pays it. And so we were kind of discussing how that looks moving forward, and after a long discussion, have asked the Potawatomi County Board of Supervisors, and they met on today, I don't know how it went, asked them to take those people in, so we would lose one employee of record here, and I think we kind of consolidate all that, all of the benefits and benefit package, same salary, and that's what we learned, that the county different, you know, they all have ISAC, every county that had an employee had the ISAC Blue Cross, but deductibles were different, co-pays were different, and in the case of our employees, we were paying less than anybody else, so it's not really fair. So, yeah, I expect the Pot County approve that, I hope they did today, and then we'll be in the 2018 agreement to divorce that particular 2018, and then with regard to the region, we'll start renting and paying for space July 1 for our space over the annex on the 19th, and then Chris will have an office over there as well. And we agreed $1 a square foot, which is about 40% higher than what normal is in Page County, but it was driven off the Shelby County.
The claim for minutes here real quick.
Oh, I didn't ask JD. Christy, do you know, does this order of dissolution of the Bethesda or Pepper rather, does it need any of our signatures? I don't think it does. Is it just our acknowledgement?
Oh, I do not know, but it's passed it on for
Okay, I make a motion to approve the minutes, then I don't want to get through.
Don't first.
Yeah, I looked at it, I'm going to do this, so I make a motion to be second, to vote.
Okay, I'll second it. Then we approve the minutes.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Right.
So, through claims will be done. Is that his topper? EMA, is that what that is? Yeah, that's which has a grant money back for it. So these letters are the ones you scan and email to us, Christy?
I'm not sure.
I put the one that actually brought in, I just put this forward.
Oh, okay.
The one copy.
I think I just worded what's still on.
I'm sorry, let me get through these. I've never quite understood why we have to, I mean, those individual claims are here.
Yeah, why can't we just sign that?
Yeah.
It shows what it is, you know.
I make a motion to approve the bills as presented.
Okay, I'll second that. And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion to adjourn?
Yes, sir.
I'll second that. Sure, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am. Steve, how are you?
Thank you.